John Huber says Denny Kandt's plea deal is a big deal because it will send this convicted drug dealer out of state to a federal prison for quite some time and should at least temporarily disrupt the flow of drugs into Utah. Gang detectives and federal agents say Kandt, whose AKA is Casper, is one of two Salt Lake area men who ran an operation that brought large amounts of heroin and meth from Mexico into Utah. Most of the cash proceeds then went back down to the cartels. This case reads like something out of a crime novel or movie, with prosecutors securing wiretaps which have the principal suspects on tape making numerous drug deals directly with cartel members in California and Mexico. Kandt originally facing numerous felonies, which could have landed him in prison for the rest of his life if he'd been convicted at a trial. But after a year of negotiations, stipulations, and motions, Kandt and his attorney agreeing to a plea deal of 10 years in federal prison.
The evidence in the case against Denny Kandt was overwhelming. He had no choice but to face the music in his life. He's wiggled out of and been released on probation through a revolving door through the state court system for years of his adult life. Those times are over. That revolving door, if it hasn't stopped, it has slowed to a crawl, and it'll be a long time before he's out wreaking havoc in Utah again.
John Huber is referring to Kandt's earlier criminal career as an active gang member on Salt Lake City's west side. In the early 1990s, Casper was the self-proclaimed leader of the Diamond Street Gang. Now, the other alleged kingpin in Operation Northern Exposure, Joe Gomez, also known as Norte Joe, he's decided to take his chances in a trial. Meanwhile, Denny Kandt is sitting in the Weber County Jail awaiting sentencing in September. At that point, he'll learn which federal prison he'll be off to for the next 120 months. In Salt Lake City, Scott McCain, Fox 13 News, Utah.